spooked by the punching power. Oh! There it is!
Inoue goes down! Luis Nery with a first-round knockdown of the monster!
Out of position. When Inoue commits, he's out of position.
Oh,
there it
and
is.
Inoue returns the favor! Nery came forward, overextended himself, and the monster... Like that!
There it is.
There's the risk with no reward! Left hook scores the knockdown again! Under 30 seconds to go. Potential finisher here, Tim. There's the right hand! He just answered the question! As Nery has crumbled! And the monster has roared! He's done it again!
New challenger, the hard-hitting and dangerous Luis Pantera Nery. Undisputed Naoya Monster Inoue.
He's sturdy. But this is a fight where Nery has said, I want it to end early. 2023 Fighter of the Year.
And I can tell you, if Inoue lands on Nery and he goes down, if Nery and his team has studied film, they'll know that.
First Japanese fighter to win that Boxing Writers Award. Now on the inside, Inoue.
He drops that left hand first before he leads with that left hook. Nery right now doesn't seem spooked by the punching power.
Oh!
There it is!
Inoue goes down! Luis Nery with a first-round knockdown of the monster! He said, I want it to end early. Then I see openings. In saying that he sees flaws, and he will knock out the monster. And now he's going after him. Covering up. Tries to deliver a right hand of his own, an uppercut. Comes through, he keeps punching. He's determined to deliver on it. Goes to the body with a left hand. What a huge round for the upset-seeking Luis Nery.
See the small uppercut right there, but you see when Inoue tends to throw one hand, that left hand, the opposite hand tends to drop.
I will take advantage and come right in, and he did.
I like that from there.
And then the first round of the showcase event in all that time.
That's when things start to slow down for him. If Inoue gets overconfident.
From Inoue. And now he goes with that right hand to the body. Remember, it was a body shot that caused Nery's.
Anytime that Inoue feels that he's safe, he's not safe. Inoue out of position. When Inoue commits, he's out of position.
Oh,
there
and
it is.
Inoue returns the favor. Nery came forward, overextended himself, and the monster caught him. Knockdown scored from Inoue.
That's a bad habit from Nery.
Of course, the title is at 118 and 122.
Anticipation is on. Nery better change things up. He better start feinting, start using his jab.
Oh, it's another one that splits the guard.
Lunging forward. He has a really solid 1-2. He seems composed right now, Nery. The attack coming forward, reaching with that left hand. You see him.
Left hand flooring Inoue.
But Nery seems to be changing up his attack, Tess. Overcommits, and right there, Inoue making him pay for that.
As you can hear this massive crowd in Tokyo trying to rally support for their hero.
When a fighter starts to anticipate, Tess, Inoue now is getting comfortable, getting in the groove.
Oh, there's another one, Timmy.
Yeah, he's getting in the groove now with a sharp left hook on the inside.
You saw that back foot of Nery follow forward. So swapping 10-8 rounds to open up this championship event.
And he understands that Nery overcommits at time. He's just taking
that path, and the monster. That right hand is being placed well by the monster. In the first round, Luis Nery scored the knockdown. He had a 15-8 connect advantage.
You know, the mind is faster than the actual reaction, which slows things down. Starting applying feints, when you start getting timed like that.
Certain sound to the combination punching.
But for how long?
Four-punch combination from Inoue. There's that top right hand again. It's finding the target.
With the lead foot, Nery is constantly moving to his left towards the right hand. That's why he keeps eating those right hands. You know, that's why he's a two-division world champion. Yes, he has the skills, he has punching power. However, that toughness, the positioning of Inoue, top-notch.
Oh, there's two right hands. Backs up Nery for a moment in fighting in Japan. Was handed a lifetime ban by the local commission that was lifted so that they could have this mega event.
Needs to be softening him up right now. He's just taking advantage of those core fundamental habits.
Welcoming that. 45 previous rounds, Inoue had 4 total connects.
You can just see Inoue right now just weakening up.
You can see him testing that a few times moments ago.
To be able to come around, and here he is, showboating a little bit.
That was the moment that got the crowd to body punches. You say look out for a body punch that could do damage. An undisputed champion against a former champion. Finding more of his rhythm offensively after being floored in the first round.
And I think he's looking for that left hook as the placement of a boxer compared with the speed, power, and accuracy that he brings to the table. His defense has to get better. He has to be responsible after his offense. He's going to have to bring that out tonight. He's going to have to take maybe 1 or 2 tests to get one. You know, you're facing the southpaw and his overstands back from coming tests to get one. And how he's able to generate that power from short distance like that, with that much torque, that much power. Nery can't keep taking these types of shots over and over and over.
And you can see the complaints from Inoue and a warning from Mike Griffin and using that head on the inside. Perhaps an opportunity for Nery, but with that comes great risk. Like that!
There it is.
There's the risk with no reward! Left hook scores the knockdown again! Under 30 seconds to go, facing one of the great closers in recent boxing history. Here comes the monster. Right hand! Stood up to it for the moment! Inoue on the attack! Nery survives, but he went down for a second time there in round 5. Another left hook from Inoue.
That speed and quickness, Tessa, you alluded to it.
On a far different pedestal, but there are levels to this game.
Brilliant stuff right there from Inoue.
Just stands up to that offensive effort from Inoue.
This almost over, Tess.
From Nery and fires back. Oh, those right hands! Combination up top. What do you see as a potential finisher here, Tim? There's the right hand!